Let's move on and let's welcome on board our chartists as well. We continue to hold on to that life high for the Sensex. And Kunal, what's your math telling you? When do we hit 1 lakh on the Sensex?
Well, I think going with the average return of 12-15% of a CAGR return, I think we can expect a 33% return for the Sensex in the next 3 to 4 years. So, wouldn't be surprised that hopefully by 2026 we scale past about the life highs or the 1 lakh mark on Sensex.
Okay, but which are the sectors or stocks you believe, Kunal, which will lead this rally? I mean, banking has been quite a bit of laggard. What looks good to you now?
So today the stock which I would want to discuss is on Piramal Enterprise, and again a classic case because we highlighted the stock almost a week and a half out back when it was sub 800 mark level. And I think Piramal Enterprise over the last many days have shown one of the more stronger signs of a breakout in terms of pattern, and that's the 200-day moving average breakout. So the chart over here indicates that for the last 1.5 or 2 years, the stock was consistently making a pattern of lower highs for itself, breaking past about the 200 DMA. This was, I think, in the start of 2022 when the stock was at 1,300 rupees. And from here on, the stock corrected much further. I think the previous low was just below that 600 mark for Piramal Enterprise. Now, the interesting bit of the chart is for the last so many attempts, the stock failed to cross over the 200 DMA. There have been previous bouts of rally for the stock price, but it could not change the behavior of the stock, which is breaking past about the long-term averages. But in the last couple of days, there's been a successful breakout of this 200-day moving average, and this, I believe, could be a strong indication of a change of pattern for Piramal Enterprise. The next set of targets now which we're looking out for the stock is in the range of 1,050 to 1,100, and the bigger targets would be scaling past about the 1,300 mark, hopefully in the next 3 to 6 months. So would be bullish on Piramal Enterprise, and I believe it's a classic case of a turnaround from current levels.
Right. Nooresh, what's your reading? What's looking like a Chartbuster idea?
So that's a chart for HCLTech. Very interesting chart given the way Nifty IT index has been behaving. The IT index continues to underperform, but HCLTech has made a 1-year high. A classical cup and handle formation, multiple attempts around 1150 mark as we see in the last 4 to 6 months. And finally a breakout above that 1150 mark. So it becomes a risk reward trade here where the stock could go back to the previous all-time highs of 1300, 1315. Would keep a stop loss at 1140 for this.
Okay, but what are the other stock ideas coming in from our technical experts? Kunal, you go first.
So Power Finance is stock which I discussed in the morning. That's something which I would recommend as a buy. 225 as a target. Stop loss could be kept at 195. In fact, the stock has moved up higher, so maybe the stop loss could be tailed to 200. And L&T Finance is the other stock which has been into an absolutely strong momentum. Looks quite strong even at current levels of 123. Targets of 135. Stop loss at 118.
Okay, so those are the top recommendations from Kunal. Nooresh, what about you?
So first would be a buy on Power Grid. The stock has made a new all-time high, a short-term breakout done here. Stop loss at 247 and a target price of 270. Second is a buy on Max Financial Services. Still a laggard in the whole insurance pack. The stock has given a breakout today. Good price volume action. Stop loss at 715 and a target price of 780 plus.
Right. Okay.